Any one of y'all seen my cigarettes?
No.
No, Big Mig, I ain't seen them. Oh, wait, now one of you motherfuckers seen it, right?
Man, here we go with this shit. Megatron, I just said I ain't seen your fucking cigarettes. What is your problem?
You my problem, nigga. You kept asking me for one all night last night. I get up this morning, I can't find them motherfuckers nowhere.
Ain't go with that hoe ass shit, man. Ain't nobody got your funky ass square as fuck, boy.
Hey, Big Mig, where the last place you had?
Man, we was at Ray Ray house. I gave one to this nigga because he kept asking. I set him down on the counter with my lighter. Then I went outside with Quisha.
Man, why you lying, man?
Motherfucker, I'll call her right now. We can find out.
Call her, nigga.
Okay, bet.
Hello?
Quisha, did I have my cigarettes when we was talking last night?
Nigga, I don't know. Hey, so you think you can cash out me $20? Me and Prime got into it last night. Now I'm stranded over here on the south side, and my sister won't answer the...
Man, I swear to God, if one of you niggas got my fucking cigarette.
The Transformers will...
But when you come outside, you better have a jacket on. I don't care what shoes you put on. Why am I yelling? Block. Stupid ass questions. I need you to shake that booty. I'm blocking you, brother. We don't do that here. We don't do that. I'm sorry, my brother. Martin Luther King or LeBron James twerk off, you must be a zesty fester. Let me block you for disrespecting Dr. King. Okay, zesty festies. It took us 18... See, Neanderthal behavior. How far can you squirt? You know what? You melanin deficient calcified pineal devil. Let me block him real quick. Nasty. Nah, somebody say you're the activist, you do it. I'ma block you for that, lazy ass Negro. I'ma block you for that. I love white women. Let me send you to the block party. No time for snow bunny love. And you calling people the N-word with a white Jesus? Goodbye. Goodbye. Who else? I think let's have a 5-minute block party. Who else? Let's have a 5-minute block party. Who else? I can't take it today. Where's the school at? Have a nice day. Where the school at? Goodbye. He said, where the school at? And I'm sitting at the school. Goodbye.
My name is Michael Audrey Myers, and I'm one of the greatest ever. Every morning I wake up, 2 raw eggs, in the gym, 2-3 hours, sauna, cardio, training, weightlifting. You know, I do it all. I cut off all distractions. Look right here. Sent to me about 4 or 5 minutes ago before the interview. Look at it right here. Look. She talked about it coming to Miami, Annabelle. Talk about coming to Miami. Left her on red. I ain't coming to Miami. I'm working. Everybody always asks me, you know, how do you get there? When they see you, they're running across the building. They're running down the stairs. They're running across the parking garage. They're in their car. They think they're safe. You're already there. How do you do that? Work ethic. Nobody working like me. Nobody. Pennywise talk about, oh, I'm big time. You living in the sewer. My condo, $4,800 a month. You're not moving like me. You know what I'm saying? You heard the 4 greats. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Michael Phelps, Michael Myers. That's me. I'm one of the big dogs. And, you know, let's wrap this shit up. I got places to be. You know what I'm saying? I got to go murder some of.
Hey, wait. Wait. I don't understand. How did we get here? How did we get here? How? Wait. How did we get here? I don't even be aiming at Pete. I'm not even aiming at you. Oh my God. Wow. What the form, bruh? Oh my God. I should not matter this much I should not matter. My opinion should not matter this much to nobody. Holy cow. Yo, it's lit. Okay. You're welcome. It's lit. I guess we back in 2018. I don't know. What did I do? Wait a minute. Wait. I don't even understand how we got here. Like on everything. So because do you know how many YouTube channels that have millions of subs that you never heard about? Do you know how many channels with 1 million subs that you've never heard of? Do you understand? There are 61 million active YouTube channels right now. Do you understand how many million sub channels you've never, ever heard of? And probably never will unless you go down certain rabbit holes, certain sectors, industries, whatever the case may, certain topics. Do you understand? There's a guy that has 1 million subs. He talks about leatherworks. Never heard of him, right? There's veterinarian channels, 1 million subs. You never heard of them because you're not into cats and dogs like that. You're not into animal pneumonia. This is the dumb. I'm legit trying to understand how we got here. So I'm going to do my best. How? Now, once again, I don't do echo chambers. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Please help me understand, okay? I don't like the idea that I have a cult. J3 formed, bruh, I have no words, bruh. I didn't know my opinion matters so much to people. Real quick. J3, thank you for the 5 on the chat. The Sunday Rumble has returned. I wasn't trying to bring this shit back. Where the shit at? Come on. Been there, done that. What is... Hey, thanks, O'Shea. Been there, done... What are we... So, I guess everybody's circling the wagons. Because what I caught, he talked about me, I guess, lowering the value of having 1 million subs. I said, congrats to the dude. That's great. People in the chat were like, well, I think it's bots. That's not on me. I've never said Anton or whoever had 1 million subs got it through, cheating. I've never said that. I've never insinuated anything like that. So, wow, so much to unpack. Matter of fact, let's do this because I really need to know where I went wrong. Let me do this real quick. And I sincerely mean this. If I went wrong somewhere, there's the link. I'll even open the phone lines if you want to call in. I'm befuddled, perplexed. Hell, I'm partially vexed. All I said was Fantastic was trying to be famous. Sir, you went onto Kendra G's channel and you did a twirl. Now, you may call it marketing for your channel, whatever the case may be. Fame is not my pursuit here. This is my catharsis. This is me telling my stories. I'm not trying to be viral for nothing. Wait. Chris, I got one request. Just watch the language. Just watch the language. Hold up, you muted.
I have to watch the language. I can't be on some N-word-ish and anything. Come on,
I don't need you going ham right now. No. Just watch the language for me.
So just I'm just here because why do you have to speak to these people? Why do you have to even acknowledge them? It was in the past. These people just want to bring up your name because they like throwing rocks at the mountain and everything. You know that. So just leave them be. If they want to have a hissy fit about it, let them have a hissy fit about it. These people are corny, dog. We've seen it from the Rumbles all the way on down. Like you pick and pride at these people and they still have unfinished beasts with you and they want to see you destroyed. So at the end of the day, you not being destroyed bothers these people. It's not about how you analyze anything. It's you specifically.
Okay. Hold that point. Faith, what you got on this? Where did I go wrong with this?
But first and foremost, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay. First and foremost, I've been following you for a long time. I love your t-shirt. First and foremost. You didn't go wrong. They went wrong. You didn't do anything that I've seen, and I've been following you for quite some time. So I really don't get it. Maybe I might just be out the box, but I don't see where you went wrong.
Okay.
I don't. Because you earned. Let me just say this, and then I want you to finish.
Okay.
My granddaddy had a famous line. If you don't work, you don't eat. And you've always been working, baby. Always. So
This fuck nigga smile.
let
Smile,
that sink in. I'm done. I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm on mute. I'm done. I'm done.
Thank you. I appreciate that, hon. Thank you.
Basically what she said, bro. Like, you've been working. You gotta remember, when you show this illusion of fame and illusion of wealth, they feel a way about that. They do feel a way about that. You don't think Anton doesn't watch you from some ghost channel? You don't think these people don't watch you from some ghost channel? You out here talking all this truthful shit, and they feel a way about it because they can't refute it. You gotta remember, like, I'll give you another thing outside of your sector. You've been watching Oskino or Vasquez, right? Or no? Yeah. So he has his own podcast, and he's kind of beefing with Math Hoffa, right? And the main thing that he was beefing with Math Hoffa was illusion of YouTube fame.
Okay.
Not everyone knows these people. And so for them to talk about, oh, he got 1 million followers, 1 million this, that, the third, there's certain people in our sector that know him in our purview, but not necessarily everybody knows him. So you need to tell me, how long has that individual been on YouTube? We're just going to call him that individual.
I guess 2018, 2019. I'm suspecting. I don't want to.
Under a decade, so 7 years. So we're guesstimating 7 years. Okay. When did he become, quote unquote YouTube famous, led out to the populace? Around like 2023, 2024?
Sure, yeah, that sounds about right.
So you mean to tell me he got 1 million within that time period? 1 + 1 = 2, dog.
I didn't, but that's the thing. Old boy's making the implication that I said that, or I'm trying to minimize his ascension, which I'm not. Like, I never said
anything. Maybe if we're not trying
trying
to minimize your ascension, we don't like you, nigga. We don't care for you. We don't like you. We don't like you. I'm playing. But all jokes aside, you haven't. You just told the truth.
Yeah, I'm legit. Like where did I? Because I start with myself first. So if people receive me wrong, then that's my fault. That maybe I presented something to you or said something to you that offended you.
You know why people receive you wrong? Because you tell the truth. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah. And you've lived it. And you don't care to have these people in your face. Sly, with 1 million followers for you, with all the information that we talk on camera and off camera, it makes you more of a target, literally.
Okay.
So you don't need that amount of, exposure at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to stick to your plan. Like, I'm actually on here to let you know, hey, you have a plan. How far to 50 for you? Or did you pass that threshold?
Yeah, I'm 50. Yeah.
You're 50.
Yeah.
You said around this time you wouldn't even be speaking to us. You got to stick to your plan, dog.
Yeah.
You got to stick to. I know you. I told you. I told you you love this shit and you weren't going to leave it anyway. I told you. Who didn't see that coming? But again, you have to stick to your plan. You have to get the fuck up on out of here. It's annoying. You got to remember, you superseded this. You superseded this with your content, you breaking things down. There's certain things from your your earlier content that you taking off that if you put up right now goes crazy. You have to understand that. Like, you've done what you were done to do here. If you don't want to have to deal with these people, man, like, this is fourth quarter 2025 going to 2026.
For sure.
Let's really keep it a buck, man. Why are you still here?
Because I haven't left yet. I'm working. It's in motion.
I'm not trying. Of course, I'm not trying to say, "Yo, get off of the platform." I'll be pissed off and everything. You know, we still listen to your content, and I still have Grand Inquisitor ideas for you. But it's getting to a point that you got to keep dealing with these type of cornballs for what? Because you have a truthful opinion. Like you said, your opinion can get you killed. Some of these people are that depraved, and you can't do anything about that.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Club Fortune, brother, where did I go wrong if I went wrong? What's going on with you?
Nothing much. I had to sit back and apparently people are triggered again, which is just wild to me because you didn't come at them at a disrespectful way. You just gave out an opinion. But with the last couple of shows, you gave them the truth and some of them can't handle it. A whole lot of the YouTubers that you're beefing with, they're kind of in fantasy land in a sense. And walk with me for a minute because you have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Let's be honest, does not mean nothing unless you add it up to something else. Like, for example, Mr. Beast was able to leverage his 1 million subscribers into business deals.
Right.
Or people, and the thing is, having 1 million subscribers is, I don't want to say it's overrated, but people with lesser subscribers have done a lot more with their platform. Yeah. I mean, for example, Maven, I mentioned one of the guys there, Chase Brogan. He was able to leverage it to collab with other wrestlers. Mm-hmm. And he has 2 different pivots, one for wrestling, one for tech. Mm-hmm. Or even you, for example, you have 40,000 subscribers, but you're not looking to chase YouTube fame. You just have a bunch of people that understand your position. Mm-hmm. A whole lot of these YouTubers think that having 1 million subscribers, it means everything. Or, hey, I took step 1. That's all I need to take. Mm-hmm. I don't think you said anything wrong. It's just a whole lot of the mindset of these people that they're in fantasy land.
Okay.
And also, one thing I like that you did was kind of call out the subscriber base too, mm-hmm. because you are what you consume. Shout to AM1.
Right.
And a whole lot of these people want to be lied to, want to be in a lane of stunted growth.
They want to be Goyim.
Yes.
I'm sorry, fuck it. They want to be Goyim. And your Club Fortune, nice to meet you, brother. Nice to formally see you and everything. I see you in the chat and everything. But like, just to piggyback off what you said, there's been smaller content creators with, a lot less, outreach, able to make pivots. Like he said, Mr. Beast is an anomaly. These yes. Black folks ain't going to be able to do what Mr. Beast did because at the end of the day, they're not willing to go behind the closed door and behind the veil and do what he had to do. Mm-hmm. Because if you really think Mr. Beast did that all in the muscle to get into 7-Eleven,
right? You
have something else. No, stop.
Right.
But there's still ways to do pivots and everything because people fail to realize 1 million YouTube subscribers is not platinum in the music industry. It's not nothing. It's nothing tangible at all, unless you could, make that money off of it. It's like, hey, if you are an independent artist and you have millions of subscribers and you can, tour off of that and do what you have to do, that's great. But no, you don't have millions of subscribers genuinely that's going to help you with your other pivots. Like, say, for example, if these guys wanted to go to BitChute, they want to go to Patreon or what have you, hey, you have those 1 million subscribers, they should easily transfer to any platform you go to. Mm-hmm. I understand what YouTube is, YouTube, because it's a free platform. Everybody fails to realize free is what people like. As opposed to, you feel me? But
Yeah,
that's
right.
that.
Let me hold you
Oh,
there.
and I was just going to add a real
Yeah, yeah.
brief point. The thing is, a lot of those mainstream platforms that came into YouTube, those are competition. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. All of these legacy media platforms, some of these quote unquote controlled opposition, legacy media rejects, they're your competition. They're your competition. They're trying to take away from you. They're not trying to add to the YouTube pie,
Right.
in a sense.
Okay, cool. Kyle, what you got on this? You're muted.
On this topic particularly, or the O'Shea one? Which one?
Whatever speaks to you.
I'll go to both. As far as O'Shea, Salah, when I did the video with you, I said you're the most controversial man on YouTube. Right, and this is before you said something. So to answer your question of what you did, look, man, you a spiritualist. You know that when you build your energy a certain way, people gonna respond whether they have an understanding of why they respond or not. Right? Just because it's like, look, everybody shoot the basketball, but everybody don't hit the goal. Right? Everybody, this is the internet. Everybody got an opinion, right? But a lot of people talk other people's regurgitated talking points. When you have somebody who talks about something and it stings and it's like, oh, fuck this nigga. This nigga crazy. And, that's the first thing. And the second thing is you got to think about it like this. If y'all haven't been talking about each other for so long, or maybe indirectly, and then you say something like when you did the video, I was like, oh, this nigga gonna respond. We don't know when this nigga gonna respond, but this nigga gonna respond just because like he ain't gonna have no choice because it's too much. It make too much sense.
But that was not my intent. What I always say, don't send it to him. Don't tell them what I said. It's my opinion. It's not to be made a response for. I'm not trying to do this to make a response. And what do most people do? Send it over there anyway. And here I am. So let me hold you right there. Form, my man.
Shout out to the whole panel.
Hey, you are the spiritualist top goon, so I defer to you.
Early, never late. How are you, sir?
It's time for the phone runner.
Form, talk to me, man. What happened? Where did I go wrong, bro?
Okay, so being a very well-traveled person and under the veil for the majority of your life, you live a life that a lot of people will never have the experience of living.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of things that people will never have the experience of ever experiencing. And you've been involved with, per se, movers and shakers of reality and the world, so to speak. Now, the illusion of wealth is what has got so many people enamored. This whole, million followers, million everything, people feel like because these people make stars popular, that if they have 1 million followers and they can be popular also, they could get the same notoriety. And that's not the case. And so for someone like yourself, this is the thing. Most insiders, and we know this, people behind the curtain, most insiders don't have a huge following. They have a local base following that believe in the things that they say. Those type of people who look at followers to determine whatever their worth is, they are still chasing they're still enamored by the type of person you are and who you're connected to, because you know things and you've said things that only the people they envy or the people they want to be. You've said things that they've heard from those types of people, and because you have actually lived it, they take notice. This is someone who doesn't have as big a platform as me, but knows everything I want to know about being able to take my personal life to the next level when dealing with these types of people. And they don't have they don't have it, bro. And not only who you are, but the way you articulate yourself in certain instances, because you can be super duper, but you can be sly too. So you can operate on both sides because you've seen how real it is, how you've seen how important it is to be authentic, who you are all the way through, yet have an understanding of other cultures and how to deal with those cultures. You're not just one type of person. You're you no matter what, but you understand how to be you in every occasion. And they've never been exposed to that. And a lot of these people are trying to live that through you, bro. This is why they pay attention. People pay attention to people who have qualities that they lack. You know, we always say we got people that cover our weaknesses. We want people around us to cover our weaknesses. That's why the women we keep company with, the women we bring in our life, they see stuff we don't see. You know, we just and when you got people that want to do everything, they say they look at Sly and they look at how you do things, they look at how you're received by your people, they look at how you pick apart different perspectives and bring it into a whole nother direction, and they can't pivot like that all the time. And so these are qualities that you bring because of where you've been, and these people want to be that, bro. And they feel like if I can just get the following and take these qualities, I can be better.
Yeah.
And it don't work like that. It's got to be in you, bro.
I just want to say you are probably the only person offline that we both know how connected into this shit we really are. And people wouldn't believe us if we came out here and did an expose and said we know this family, this family, this family, this lies, this lie. They wouldn't believe us. And you keep me on point because I'm waiting for you to say, okay, Sly, you're wrong on that one. You might want to walk that one back. And the fact that I ain't got the text yet, so I'm like, okay, I'm all right.
Bro, listen. Sometimes
because
you say some things, I be trying to pick it apart.
Yeah.
But when I look at the perspectives of everything, like if I say nah, don't do that, Sly, don't say that, or you can't say that, then the person who wants to be that so bad is going to be like, well, shit, Sly retracted, I might as well go head first, not understanding what they're getting into. You're very thorough in when you explain to people, you know, different things. You're very thorough, and you look at both sides. And the thing about this is the thing about you. You look at both sides, you look at both perspectives, you have an understanding, but you stick to what you believe.
Right.
And a lot of people have a problem with that. They have a problem with your belief system. They don't have a problem with you. They have a problem with your system of understanding because they can't relate to it. And they are never related to it because they've never been you. They've never seen
can I ask you this question?
grotesque things that we've seen. And they don't understand how to deal with reality like that.
Form. So can I ask you this question? If they don't respect Son's belief system, which is rooted in his experiences and his livelihood and what he's been through, they don't respect him in this sense because this is coming from lived experience. Like, for example, Form in Sly, y'all lived it. You've always said it on your lives. Y'all lived it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all lived it. In the exposés of what y'all saying, if y'all were to do it, which y'all not gonna do because y'all stand up men, yo, bro, either either gonna accept where it's coming from or not, because these people are coming from an experience. Once you have experience and you can see it from both sides, it's ironclad. Especially somebody who does things on a fine-tuned cold basis. They look through everything. They look for every stone. Every stone is unturned. They look through every way to get things done. And if they come to a solid, understanding within themselves and they impart it on you, if you hating on that, that's just you're hating on them, essentially. Don't you think?
Okay. So I get what you're saying, Chris. So I want you to think about it like this, right? I never lived in the Bronx. but I lived
Okay.
in Manhattan. I lived in Jersey. Okay.
Okay.
I lived in Philly. I lived in DC, but I never lived in the Bronx. Okay. And that's like me saying that somewhere I've never been. I've never experienced the Bronx. I've got a lot of partners from the Bronx, but I've never experienced. That's just like me. Although I lived in New York and never experienced the Bronx, say the Bronx is the worst place ever to live, and I never lived there. I never experienced it.
Oh, I understand what you're saying now. I understand you. Yeah.
So you have a perspective that I don't have. But let's just say I got this chick from the Bronx, and I don't understand her. But y'all from the Bronx, you raised in the Bronx. But I've never been there. I never lived it. And I want to understand her, but I can't. So I watch people from the Bronx and how they behave in their relationships with women from the Bronx. But if I can't get it, I just can't get it because I ain't never lived it. That's
Of course,
the same thing.
of course.
They've never lived it, but they trying to get it. They trying to act like rich people. They're trying to behave like wealthy people. They're trying to do things that most wealthy people don't do because most wealthy people aren't into stuff.
Well,
and most of these people are into stuff.
Here's the weird thing. So it's like, you know, when they hear about the lifestyles behind the scenes and all the parties and stuff, and then so are they mad because you didn't get a chance to go to the parties? Now all of a sudden going to a Diddy party. Listen, a Diddy party was the hoppinest thing, period. You were a somebody.
Oh, period.
If you went to a white party. Now all of a sudden you've had experience with these certain types of events. Now it's like, oh, you nasty, or oh, look, you went to a Diddy party. Like, now it's a bad thing.
I make jokes of it, but at the end of the day, you be a fool and you be remiss to say, yo, I never want to go to a Diddy party when you have all these rich people and all that access to business and commerce and everything. And if you don't want to go to that type of party, that's on you. But yeah, like, you know, people talking all this stuff now is just like, haha, you didn't allow me to go, and I don't even want to go now because, you know, look at all the stuff that you did. Mind you, you would have done all that stuff if they allowed you to. You understand? You just weren't allowed to.
Go ahead, Khaled.
Oh no, I was saying he right, Tom. All the time when these dudes be talking, man, like. They like, yeah, you mean I can't believe it. I'm like, bro, I can already tell you a poser. You would have sold ass quick. Diddy wouldn't even have to say nothing to you. That shirt would have been off the minute the bottles would have got cracking because y'all followers. You can see it. Y'all and I don't want to make it like, you know, people above, but let's just be honest what this is. The internet has made it so that people that treat themselves in a lame or weird manner where they can prosper because all they need to do is go viral and have followers. And people believe in their fake personality instead of who they really are. And what happens is they get into beef with people because when they see people who really are who they say they are, they have a problem with that. Because if you really who you say you are and you're doing what you should be doing, you ain't got time to be worried about going after other dudes. Like when you really on the journey of self-development and self-progress, the last thing you're doing is worried about what another person doing. Right, you just ain't got time because it's like, I got to rest. I got to come up with another game plan. I got to help the people.
You're on your path.
You can tell where these dudes, you can tell where these dudes be at. That's why with Sly, it's like, Sly, you come in and be like, you know, hey, this Sly's business. I don't know why y'all niggas is worried about that. Look, these they still think Sky Daddy gonna come open the gates for them. If you still believing in that, it's nothing really to talk about. Like,
nothing to talk about.
Sky Daddy, what are we talking about? Like you know, and then here's the thing. If you was to introduce them to the Essene, or you was to introduce them to Christian mystics or people of that pantheon that really do it, they don't have the self-sacrifice and the discipline to really do all that. So It's like, so then what y'all talking about? You think you ask, I hate to say it, you ask most Christians, they ain't never read half the Bible, right? You ask most people in the church, they don't know, you know, the ritual sacraments. They don't know why they wear what they wear. They don't know anything. So it's like, it comes into a battle of not that people are better than other people, but it's who's willing to really understand what the hell this world is about versus people who want to live like the people they see that they have no idea who they really are and how they really do things. Why you think niggas be like now? Remember years ago, credit repair, real estate, mortgage. The minute these niggas got a chance, now everybody got a credit repair business. Now everybody talking about stocks, investment, gold, silver, houses, secure party creditor. But it's like, but y'all wasn't doing it when it was really being done. Now all this stuff is watered down. All y'all finna do is have a whole bunch of people go to jail and get in trouble. But it don't matter, because as long as people can play the game like they got followers and people follow it, that's all that matters. That's why this shit is weird. It's weird now. That's just what it is. It's just weird. You know, because you can look at dudes and say,
that's why I don't feel sorry for people, because, you know, again, when you weren't doing it when it wasn't popular, and you want to do it when it's now popular, you're goyim. And whatever happens to you at that point is whatever happens to you. And it's like, you know, oh, you're supposed to have some empathy and sympathy for people. No, people want to cut their nose to spite their face, and people want to be led astray. And it gets to the point that, hey, the real reason why I don't have empathy and sympathy for some of those people, they're intelligent to know better. They're intelligent to know better. They're intelligent to know that, yo, 1 million people on YouTube, all they do is just, I can subscribe to someone. All I got to do is subscribe and press like. And if you mean to tell me that's going to translate into a tangible product if you haven't put in the work, you're insane.
Right.
You're insane. Like, nah, B, that's why I don't feel sorry for these people. And to piggyback of what Ka said, yo, if you're not willing to do the work, you're not willing to, you know, have the notes written down, you're not willing to, you know, study, you're not willing to do these things, you're not going to get there. And also, if you're not anointed, a lot of people fail to realize, if you're not anointed, and I'm not talking about some, you know, religious anointed type of stuff. I'm talking about if you're not anointed, if you don't have that, you know, that thing about you, people are not going to want to be around you at all. It's just that simple. So it's like, at the end of the day, just work and do the best that you can. People don't want to do that. People want to just like piggyback off of you. Hey, you've lived a great life. Let's not even cap about it. But hey, they wouldn't want to take the negative parts of your life, would they? They wouldn't want to take the really dark, sadistic parts of it, would they? No.
Form you over there smiling. That's not good. Hey, remember we was talking and I said this YouTube thing it's a whole, because I was trying to get you on YouTube and I was like, they're not gonna like you and you're not gonna last long just based off who you are. And I said it's a lot of hating ass niggas, and I don't think you believed me at the time, but I think you see. Go ahead and talk to that. Just go ahead and talk your shit, dog.
I did not think this was a real place, bro, because you said, Mac, man, listen, you just too authentic, bro.
Yeah.
They not gonna like you.
Yeah.
You're gonna say things and people are so sensitive, and we got this cancel culture, and you are who you are. And I was like, nah, Sly, I think I can, you know, man, bro. I just go through some of the comments, man. My thing is this: how did men get so sensitive about other men's perspective?
Mm-hmm.
When did it become a thing for me to be so feminine that if you say something that I don't agree with, that I can't take a second to try at least see it from your perspective? Like, what would make what has happened, or what have you been through to give you that perspective, so I can at least try and see from a different perspective? We all come from all different walks of life, and so when you got these dudes, they, first of all, they just want to control and run everything. That's number one. They want to control your content. They want to control how you're perceived and received. They want to control everything. And that's the ego we talked about. And see, this is that I knew once I started seeing people's egos, and you telling me, like, bro, I'm telling you, these dudes, man, everybody. If the females is more manly than the men, and then you got this, when you was explaining it to me, I was like, it can't be.
Yeah.
And then I started subscribing to pages.
Yep.
So so the pages will be relative, pop up the videos, and I'm looking at the shorts, and I'm looking at some of the videos and some of the reviews and perspectives, and I'm looking like, oh my God, ain't no way. There, and I said this on the live. I said there's no way that most of these people would never have me on their show.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. Because especially the women haters. Especially the women haters who don't understand. They ain't been around real men long enough. There are some dudes that been around men, but we've been around real men, and real men understand the position of a woman. Now, we talk crazy and all this other type of stuff, and it is what it is. But that plays a part in how they view men. So how they view you, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me how people view you, because this is how they are, man. They think they supposed to get famous by doing what women do: glamour, being liked, being cute, and all the stuff that women got popular for. They think that's what they supposed to do now, and when it doesn't pan out, you got to find something else to blame for you not being received by men. See, and that's the thing. When you get on social media, niggas ain't gonna receive you. You don't make your money from dudes.
No, it comes from the women.
It comes from females, bro.
Yeah, all day.
So when you get on social media and you make a lot of money, you acting just like a female.
Yeah.
Because women identify with themselves easier than anything. And let me give you an example. My homegirl from the 17 War, Super Scent, Ray Nell. She was part of the Vine crew. It's like, you remember when we had Vine?
Yeah.
She was part of the Vine crew. Super, she's an aggressive female from the 17, right? She got rich quick by identifying with women and putting out a makeup line. That's all she did. That's it. Women identify with her, how she was built, her struggle. Women gonna pay. They the ones who make you famous. Women make you famous, bro, not dudes. So you can have 1 million followers. If that 1 million followers is people brought there by people who don't like your perspective, because you have more haters following you than you have actually genuine love in social media, because they need content. They need content, and most of their content comes off of rebuttal of an opinion or perspective that you had. So they need content, and they haven't lived or experienced enough to have the perspectives to build this content. So a lot of them got to go do research. Most of your shit come off the dome.
Well, and the shit I've forgotten over the years,
it jog your mind when you see certain things. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I remember that, and you can't quite remember it all, so you got to go and make sure the date right, because the fact checkers and the sticklers, the social media.
Man, listen, you got people just sitting waiting for you to say something so they can correct you. Like it's that bad. It's that bad, bro. I just be like, okay, whatever.
I get to talking so fast, I say something wrong, and it be, oh no, I know it was wrong.
Well, let me ask you real quick. We lead by intention, and I try to do that with everybody. Now, if it's misread, do we go back and try and reestablish?
No.
Okay.
Because remember, so this is the whole spirituality community, right?
Yeah.
Energy, right?
Yeah.
Where's the origination of energy? Your intent.
Mm-hmm.
So if your intention is just, this is the reason why I say I am the disseminator of information. How you receive it and how you take it is on you.
Yeah.
I clear that off the muscle. You have a noble intention of being of service. We already done went over the Wick movie. You will serve under the table. You may want to sit at the table with your 1 million followers, but you're going to serve under the table. You come with a noble intention of being of service, to give information, to give perspective, to lend perspective so people can see things differently and give your opinion of movies, become critical because you're a critical thinker at heart. You think everything you do is critical thought put into it. So your intentions are noble. How a person's life has, the trajectory that a person's life had taken them on, that allowed them to take that noble intention and twist it, is their perspective, their opinion, and they're entitled to it. But how you come is how you come, bro.
I appreciate that.
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
I can see how people could be offended by you, bro. I can see that.
I mean, I have my moments. I know there are times where I'm like, this is not going to be received well, but it's never my intent to just break anybody down, tear anybody down, reduce them to nothing. And, I don't, it's just, if it's a critique or an opinion, that's it. That's all. I don't even want them to know that it exists. I don't even want them to know about the shit. It's just me expressing.
How am I supposed to get better, bro? How am I supposed to get better?
Okay.
How am I supposed to know what my faults are? How am I supposed to know? I'd rather have it from somebody that's a peer than have it from a troll.
Okay.
Because if you're a peer and we doing the same thing, then if one of my peers can see it, then my fans can see it. So you make me better. But rather than have gratitude and appreciation, this is the reason why they don't get better. Remember, the intent is energy. It's the beginning of the energy. Your intent was to say, look, here's the holes in this. That was nobly, intentionally designed for him to go and plug those holes in order for him to get to the position he wants to get to. But being conditioned in a certain way, people receive and take things and they don't critically think about them. They just react. Right. They become the emotional feminine aspect. Go straight to emotion. And there's nothing you can do about that, bro.
Well, I dropped your IG.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, listen, I'm always appreciative, and I feel bad that I don't keep in constant communication like I should with you more often. So I apologize for that. But
your energy says a lot, because I come on your live, you be talking about some of the stuff I be wanting to talk about.
Yeah.
Once you talk about it, need for me to even go there no more. So I'll be glad.
Oh, shit, no, man. You the IG king over there. I ain't touching IG shit. I'm good.
I'm trying to get over here, bro. I keep getting my videos, keep getting strikes. I keep getting strikes, man. So
I dropped your link, man. You got product, man. Tell the people, all that good stuff.
Hey, man. I don't even know the link by heart, bro. Y'all just
I got it. I got to post it. I got you. I got you.
Link, bro. Because I got everything over there on Instagram. I'm trying to migrate stuff to YouTube because, I mean, it's tough, man. Because every time I come to YouTube, I get a strike. I did a short and got a strike.
Yeah.
Everybody's so easily offended, and it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how much we got to dumb this shit down. Like, we can't we can't be. They be like, Sly, give us the old stuff. I'm like, hey, it won't be no channel no more here if I give you the old stuff. Right. Like, for what? Yeah. So. But bro, I ain't gonna keep you, man. I know you got moving and shaking and shit, man.
Yeah, I'm moving and shaking around, just doing what I do.
I ain't forgot to bring you back on. So when I think after November, man, I got the elections coming up out here, California.
Hey man, listen. We got all night. Like Luck say, we got all night.
Oh wait. Last thoughts. What are your thoughts on the verses? Oh shit. That's your neck of the woods. I don't want to hear from nobody but you.
Let me tell you, I really can't say what I really want to say because, because it's a lot of people that's waiting on me to say something.
Yeah. I know.
My partner text me like, what you think? I'm like, bro, I was asleep. Cause then my dudes is in there, man. Some of my dudes, I saw some people that I really know up in that building, bro. And they on both sides. And man, listen, for a lot of people don't understand the No Limit Cash Money, how massive that was for the city, man. A lot of people died behind them two camps, bro. I'm talking about that Mel, that Yo, and that Calio, and that Magnolia, bro. A lot of great talent. A lot of lives were lost behind them two movements and a couple of other movements. But that Cash Money, man, listen, it was a win for the city, bro. I'm going to just say that.
Okay.
It was a win for the city.
Okay.
You know, especially with that Calio and that Magnolia, boy. The Melf, crazy. But they had the music game, boy. And it's kind of two different eras, man. You know, because in the 90s, nobody messing with No Limit, man.
Yeah.
A CD a week, a new CD every week.
Yeah, unheard of. A
new CD with 20, 30 songs every week. It's tough, but it was hits, boy. It was
my man, Form Runner. Everybody, go follow my man on IG if you haven't already. You're missing out.
Y'all come holler at me, boy, man. I be talking a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. I talk a lot of junk. But in that junk is a couple of diamonds.
A couple. That's putting it too low. For sure. My man, I'm always humble. I'm always humbled by your presence, man.
Man, likewise, brother. Likewise. My dog to the bone gristle, man. Shout out to my nigga Super Duper.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Enjoy the rest of your night, man.
All right, man.
Early, never late. Hey, tell Bo I said was. Hey, Bo, listen. I want to bring Bo on, but Bo scares me, dog. He remind me of my uncle from Vietnam. I shit you not.
I gotta be with him. I gotta be with him. I got to be with Bo.
Yeah. He legit looks like my uncle from Vietnam, my Uncle Dave, man. I'm just like, same complexion, same demeanor, same gravelly voice. I'd be like, oh shit, here we go.
It gets stuck too quick for Bo.
Yeah.
It gets too because I'm the person that really got patience to explain it to him quick.
Yeah.
Because you gotta explain it to him quick. Because if it take too many words.
Yeah, he out. He gone. Well, tell him I said my love and blessings to him, man. You know, so.
For sure. He said,
yes, sir.
Always say the same. Right? You know what I'm saying?
My man.
Man. Family first, man. I appreciate you having your boy on, man.
Always, bro.
Hey, man. You already know what I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me again.
Don't compromise. Super Sly.
Yeah.
Benefit of mouth breathers.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never late.
All right. Anybody else that want to jump on and give your opinions and thoughts, all is welcome. Club, dropped off. You want to come back? Kal-El, you guys want to come back? By all means. This is open for any and everybody, even those that have disagreements with me. Like I said, I don't do echo chambers. At least I try not to, consciously. But I just really wanted to get understanding on how we got here. For a guy that most people, they don't think about when I come to mind or whatever, I get dismissed or overlooked a lot. So it's weird to me at this point. You back? Yes, sir. Yes,
I had to spin the block one more time because I have to address something from a stream that you did days ago with the Panini Africanism camp.
Okay, talk about it. Yeah, you're the expert. Come on with it. Give it to me.
I'm going to be very blunt and honest. A lot of people that push Pan-Africanism, I instantly put them in a box of scammers, con artists, activists who are nothing but people who want to be the top dogs when they take down the old establishment. But that's a whole nother rant for another time.
Okay.
But a good chunk of Africans, they don't really need the Black Americans. Not no hate stuff, but the Africans, they're doing their own, a lot of them, they're doing their own thing. A lot of them, they don't even talk about the Americans. They're just doing their own thing. And this is coming from a guy who, I was in Nigeria last month. And I've seen both sides of my family, but I was with one side during this trip.
Okay.
And I saw Nigeria, all of them, they're at the market, selling their stuff, working, hustling. And the man, I'm not going to say his name, but I'm going to call him the wannabe Damon Dash, for lack of a better term. He's claiming that, they're nothing but bunch of scammers, jippers, blah, blah, blah. Nah, no. You surrounded yourself with those people. Typically with Africa, you have to have people. You have to have people that know the lay of the land and can maneuver. Like, for example, when I came down, my mom knew some people, and her sisters, aka my aunts, knew some people and can move things around. Like not getting stopped by the police and having the police check your papers and hold you up for like 20 plus minutes, or getting a Nigerian passport done with one snap.
Mm-hmm.
I was lucky to have that done.
Mm-hmm.
So with going to Africa, you just have to know how to move, and it's also kind of common sense. Not trying to flex is not going to make you have any friends, and you're going to make yourself an easy lick.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's like with the passport bros, and many people know this. I don't respect the passport bros or the Panini Africanisms because they're a bunch of people who just have their own end game and want to try and use old talking points and culture to pad their pockets and make themselves bigger than what they are. But I'm gonna let the other brother who's here speak.
Right on. I appreciate you, Club. What's up, Fantastic?
What's up, man? What's going on, bro?
Shit, you tell me.
Hey, man, I got brought up, fam. And like I said, I'm definitely not big enough, you know what I mean, pause, to be in any of these conversations you got going on with these much bigger YouTubers, brother.
Okay.
Not at all.
All I said is you want to be famous. Was that offensive, what I said?
Yeah, it's offensive to me because I've said it several times. I'm not doing this for the fame. I'm not doing this to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I don't.
Okay, well, okay, if what I said offended you, I apologize.
Well, again, not offended in what's the name. Let's not do that, though. So you have this
Let's not do
wonderful
what?
thing in doing this. You've had this wonderful thing in doing this where you throw a whole bunch of rocks and boulders and shots and shit, and then you know what I mean, you pull back like it was never that. Bro, this is how you get your bread. This is how you get your bread on YouTube. Just own it.
It's YouTube. It's not that serious.
I got you, but this is your brand. You keep saying you can't say it's not that serious when you
It's
do
not.
that with the intention of that. I agree with you. I agree with you that it's not that serious. But just like you have commentary, and you know, in this space, the commentary is people may or may not reply, and that's going to get you more eyes, and that's been your MO since I've been here.
No,
for
sir.
No,
sir. Nope. First thing I always preface, I say, hey, this is my opinion. It's not meant for everybody. I tell people, don't go tell them, don't go tag anybody, don't do none of that. I don't even want them to know this commentary or my critique exists. That's the first thing. I always say that. No. We're not gonna do that. I always say that. Like, that's the first thing I say before I go on a rant. Secondly, I'm not understanding if what I said offended you, and I apologize. Now, what's the problem?
We having a conversation. Ain't no problem.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. So, what else did you disagree with? Whatever issues I had with other, because I saw you mention the 1 million of subs or whatever the case may be. But if you can speak to that, please.
Yeah. So I'm not saying diminishing, but I guess you're making a point about them having 1 million subs, you said use the word chitlin circuit, right? That's the part I listened to. I literally cut it off right after that, so on and so forth. What I'm saying is you can't be in a chitlin circuit with 100 million subs, and you was using Tommy as a springboard to have the conversation. The reason I really didn't want to do this shit, because now, of course, oh man, you dick riding for Tommy, you dick riding for Anger Man, which, you know, whatever.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. That's gonna be for other people.
I got you. I'm not saying
gonna,
you, but, you know, niggas.
Yeah.
You know, well, you said language, so my bad. So people that may not, you know, whatever. So this is my point, bro. We all know Tommy's story and what Tommy did for this whole black YouTube or black social media thing. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
The reason why he's not at where he probably should be, millions upon millions of subs, is because people just dislike him that much to where that dude probably has the title for most lost channels. And then before the old lady, you know, died and went to Uncle Charles, they had banned him pretty much for good off of YouTube. And the only thing that got him back over here was death, literally. And it changed the guard, right? So now he's back. Now that he comes back, and like I said, I don't really follow your channel that much, but were you talking about Tommy when he was over on Rumble exclusively as much as you're talking about him now being back on YouTube?
Okay, so I've said the whole Rumble thing, it's like Koch Records. At the end of the day, YouTube matters, is the biggest platform. Everybody wants to be on YouTube. Whether I don't care what they got on Rumble. I don't care what numbers they do on Rumble. At the end of the day, this is what matters the most. Now, what I said was Tommy is, he is the gatekeeper to the chitlin circuit. And when I say chitlin circuit, why do people get offended? How is that a bad thing?
Because you know that's offensive though. You know this.
How?
You were in the music industry, so you know the chitlin circuit was a negative connotation that white people use against black people, as to where you were limited to a black audience to perform. You weren't.
The chitlin circuit kept you fed. It kept your numbers moving. Nobody shames the chitlin circuit. That's where you go when you fall off.
No,
worst case.
But exactly. You literally just answered your own question.
No.
If you fall off, you're now restricted back to the chitlin circuit. You got to go back into the. So it's a diss. You know this.
No, if your time in mainstream is up, then you go back to your roots.
Yeah. So why would you say your roots and not the chitlin circuit? That's what I'm saying. You know what it is. And then
for the sake of the conversation, but when I say chitlin circuit, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. Like shit, that keeps people paid.
Most people take it as that though.
That's insane.
The masses. If a famous person, and I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was Jamie Foxx or something, right?
Okay.
Having a conversation about it, and he was talking about, yeah, man, I ain't trying to go back to no chitlin circuit and all this other shit and so on and so forth and la, right? If you reach to the point of where you on some Chris Brown, you know, stadiums and what's the name, you don't ever want to end up back in the back and wall clubs or
that's ego talking. That's ego. That's ego.
That I guess ego comes with a lot of fame and what's the name though? Ego comes with a lot of fame and success.
I understand that.
To have it to make
but that's
there.
Ego. That's ego talking. When you like, I don't want to go back to the chitlin circuit. That's where you got your break. That's what made you. That chitlin circuit stamped you official, ready to move on to the next ascension in life. Now, once mainstream is chewed you up and spit you out, you got to come back. Because at the end of the day, that's the essence. So I don't. I would never. When I said Tommy is a gatekeeper, I don't know that's a bad thing either. Calling Tommy the gatekeeper of the YouTube chitlin circuit to me is a plus. That's a benefit. You laughing, but I'm dead ass when I say that shit. I sincerely mean that, because when you go to Tommy, you get stamped with the approval.
Yeah, but again, and like I said, that all of that in itself is just meant and it's taken, especially being that it's Tommy associated with him. That's a whole nother thing.
Fantastic. But if Tommy wasn't Tommy, would you be over there like that?
Bro, I've been everywhere.
I mean, okay, I hear what you're saying, but would you not bring your A game if he wasn't Tommy?
I bring my A game. Shout out to him on him.
Fantastic. You don't take days off on content creators. You'd be like, oh, okay, this guy's okay. I ain't gotta bring my A game to this guy.
No, well, I got a consistent show with him, but I mean, if I'm just popping up to have a conversation or just hopping on the panel, that's totally different from, a scheduled thing that we're doing on the weekly. That's totally different. Because like you said, at the end of the day, I'm representing myself while I'm there. If more people gonna watch me, they're gonna watch me. I mean, they're not.
Okay, cool. Here's why I said he's a gatekeeper. You had 3 different guys from 3 different sectors on his platform. That speaks volumes. That's why he's a
Yeah,
gatekeeper.
well, again, that's all I say. He was doing the shit over on Rumble probably about a month ago or 2 months
I
ago.
hear
don't
you,
know.
but it's a bigger deal that he's back on YouTube now.
Yeah, I know. He just had I think he just had a debate with fucking Angry Man and Cesario, I think.
On YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So whoever is in the listening, tell him when I say he's the gatekeeper of the channel, that's not a diss. That's a compliment.
Okay. Well, again, I know you give your disclaimer every time that it's not meant to be, and what's name, which I still know is cap, bro. If you didn't want them to know about it, you wouldn't put their name in it. You wouldn't put, if you didn't want them to know.
Okay, tagging is. I've learned the hard way. Tagging is not well received because I don't like to be tagged.
I got you. Same here for the most part, right? But still, like I said, if you put the person's name in the title, clearly make it known you talk about that person. You know, certain names are going to bring you. Just like you brought up Kevin Samuels. You talk about Kevin Samuels. I don't know how in depth you went, but we know 4 years ago, if you wanted shit to pop, all you had to do was hashtag Kevin Samuels or put at Kevin Samuels in the fucking title, and your shit gonna fucking do gangbusters. So that's all I'm saying, bro.
I hear you. I don't tag because I don't want it like that. I'm not trying to summon nobody and summon people and be like, hey, I'm over here talking about you. Come see what I have to say. I'm not doing that. I'm not. That's why I don't tag people.
No, it's cool. Again, it's again, man, like I said, I was just in there for me and me. You know how I do, ain't nothing changed. I've been the same nigga. And then you saying the way I move. How did I move? Now let me ask you some questions. How have I been moving in a way to where it shows I want to be famous? What moves have I made?
Well, I personally disagree with you going on Kendra. Now, you have your own reasons, issues. I get it. And you do what you do. I was like, he's better than this. Like, I don't want this for you. Like, I don't think you should go eating everywhere to everybody. I think you're big enough on your own to you can demand people to come to you. And sometimes some people I think are beneath you.
Yeah, but that was early Kendra. It's not even defending it though, right? Because again, like I said, that was a dual-edged sword or two purposes. It was for, of course, brand expansion at that time, which would have been what, 2 years ago at this point? Definitely 2, right? And then of course, women, formulate period, easier access. I had who wouldn't do that? So like I said,
we just disagree on strategy. I don't think strategically that was the best thing for you to do.
I don't understand how it hurt me though. It didn't hurt in any way, shape, form.
Didn't have to hurt. I guess maybe for optics, for me, I'm just like.
Most importantly, brother, I never did a twirl. I stood up. That's it. Everybody keep talking about. I didn't.
You didn't turn around. She didn't make you turn around.
No,
okay,
brother.
I stand corrected.
You confusing me with another nigga that was twirling on YouTube once upon a time. I ain't never twirled for nobody.
I stand corrected. All good.
But nah, man. Like I said, bro. Listen, I'm just here to do this as long as I want to do it until I don't want to do this shit no more.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like everybody else, I get a little bit of bread in the process. I'm not no lead attorney. I'm not no Anton Daniels. I'm not no Angry Man. I'm not getting YouTube checks like that, bro. So like I said,
no, it's not even that. But I do want to ask you. So you disagree with what I say about the 1 million subs? I don't think the 1 million subs is as it's just a value metric for YouTube. That shit does not translate into the real world.
Yes, it does, bro.
In what instance? How?
In every instance, for the most, like I said, just monetarily alone, for the most part, if you have 1 million subs, you're making videos. That in itself is going to correlate to a certain amount of revenue, guaranteed revenue. All you gotta do is consistently do that. You know that.
You can't
force
take
yourself in the algorithm of that alone.
That's fine, as far as monetization and payment, but as far as you using that to fund or capitalize or on moves and deals outside of the internet, that's not. You have to use that as leverage to get into other things. But for what? Oh, let's go ahead and say Anton. Let me come out and just say with Anton. Okay. Listening to him complain about him not being recognized in Detroit, and because he has 1 million views on YouTube, that tells me his YouTube fame, his 1 million subs, it's not real. It's not translating. It's not helping him progress in whatever endeavors he's trying to get into. When you complain, when you say, well, they didn't invite me to this opening. Well, nigga, they don't know who you are. So obviously the 1 million subs is not helping.
Well, no. I don't know what you're referring to, so I don't whatever. I think that's more of a crab in the barrel, ass, niggas never respect you where you home situation. A lot of people go through that, right? I'm arguing with people on Twitter right now that saying Boosie is better than Lil Wayne. But anyway, I digress, right? So just moving forward. Before Anton hit 1 million subs, to my understanding, he just hit 1 million subs in like the month, right?
Okay.
Anton was already using YouTube to leverage Fox appearances, TV show appearances, all the stuff you said Kevin Samuels was doing. Despite Anton being a black Mr. Potato Head built ass nigga, right? He has definitely leveraged YouTube to the best he could ever do. Without YouTube, Anton Daniels is sitting on nobody's stage in any way, shape, form, or fashion. We all know this. He don't have the aesthetic. He don't have the masculinity. He just got the bread. And I've said all this shit not to diss Anton, but I've had this conversation with Anton in real time, right?
Okay.
So this ain't really the shit on him or this one, but no one sees Anton Daniels like, hey, I would love to have him on my show, just as the man by itself. Now you get the YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of views, and him going viral for making statements politically and racially. Yeah, that's a totally different story. That's why I say he's definitely leveraged that. Now there's some people that may not have, and then Tommy did the same shit, but he kept getting kicked off of YouTube and some other shit. But that's all I'm saying, man. 1 million subs definitely means something. I'm not saying 100% of the people, but using local niggas that don't want to invite you to some local shit is not a metric of it not meaning anything.
It was a big deal to him that he didn't get invited. So that tells me it's not working the way he thinks it would work. And as far as between Kevin and Anton, Kevin, that appearance on Atlanta on a major TV show, that was his way out. So Anton's been on TV before with no real boost and anything outside of that. A couple Fox Souls, and I'm not diminishing what he's done, but a couple Fox Souls and a couple here and there. Okay, where's he's supposed to be up and on, bigger and better, and he has not done that. The fact that this man is not known in his own hometown, I'm not going to, don't bring the Jesus thing to me. Whoever's hating their own town, the Jesus, they did the Jesus. I don't want to do that. This man came online and said, how come I didn't get an invite? Okay, they don't know you. So when you come back with, well, I do this many numbers and views on YouTube, nigga, that's not real. That's not real life. You got to get out here, get these town hall meetings. You got to sponsor baseball teams, basketball teams. You got to get out here and shake these people's hands. Go to these political town hall meetings if they have them. Put some money in some candidates' pockets. Bring some candidates. There's a whole bunch of shit you have to do off YouTube to be known in your city, especially if you're trying to be known politically, locally, socially, financially, and be a mover and shaker in your city. That was my point as far as him.
Yeah, but I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Again,
it's all good.
It's the neighborhood dope boy, everybody know him, and he's doing none of those things. He's not helping nobody but himself, and he's a detriment to the community, right? So again, I think he maybe again, and this is why I say because of Anton is who he is and what he's accomplished from where he came from, I think he's feeling like he deserves a lot more respect and recognition. I haven't spoken to him or whatever. He's saying I'm a regular dude that has made it probably better than everybody in his age group and the people that actually know him. And so that's why I went to the Bible aspect of it, because that's how niggas would treat you. Nigga, you still, and try to bring you back to high school and try to bring you back to the level where they felt that. Okay. But outside of that though, go ahead, my bad.
No, my final point to your point is YouTube, 1 million subs does not equal respect in the real world, and I'll just leave it at that. That's fine.
Respect, you disagree. That's a different thing. I wouldn't talk about respect, so I agree with you there. But saying it don't matter at all. The respect, you can have 1 trillion subs and nobody fucking respect you. I mean, I'm with you 10,000% on that. But saying that it doesn't translate into anything, successful or mean anything at all, nah, that's crazy.
All good. Anything else you had a
no, that was it, man. Like I said, as always, bro.
For sure. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, sis, what's happening?
Hi. It took me forever to figure out how to get up here, but it's okay.
You're here now. That's all that matters. How are you? You look good.
Thank you. Y'all look good too. I came up here to
All right, talk your shit. What you got for me?
Well, you know I watch you. I've been watching you, and I done came at you about 3 or 4 times, or we've had a little bit of scuffle about 3 or 4 times. For people who don't know, I've known Superfly for a while. I've been watching Superfly for years. I first saw him and Mr. Fantastic on O'Shea's Rumble, and I've been following ever since. But you have the type of personality that you definitely can't be sensitive. That's one thing. I find you funny. I find you hilarious. You're good at what you do, especially when you report the celebrity news. I wanted to bring some positives, but I also want to just give you a little dose of reality, just a little bit, just a little dose of reality in a positive way.
Okay.
I came in when you saw me type, I had literally just came in. So I tried to listen and go back. So I don't know everything that was said, but I have been watching you. I saw your show on O'Shea, and I saw your show on Angry Man and Anton Daniels. Okay. You know, I started with O'Shea, so I have this. O'Shea can do no wrong in my book, but I feel that way about a lot of you. It's just an acceptance of everybody being different. Now, Angry Man, I mean, because this is not about who we like and who we dislike, but I mean, you told a lot of truths. The fact is, the man does have a lot of tantrums. He has a lot of tantrums. Tommy, the same thing. I mean, these people, I mean, like I said, you told a lot of truths in your live stream, but everybody can't take it. And so I wanted to add that. And I'm not saying this, y'all, because I just love Superfly, because no, I have came at Superfly at least 4 times. Am I not? And we had a conversation about the devil worship thing a long years ago, and I think you explained it to me. Do you mind explaining it to me again? Because I don't remember everything you said.
Well, basic. Oh gosh. So the Luciferianism part of it, people confuse that with Satanism and devil worship, and it's like, okay. So as far as Luciferianism in a nutshell, so if you're an angel, and he created a dog or a cat, right? Just a regular dog or cat. And God told you, I need you to submit to this dog or cat. Would you? Would you submit to a lesser being is what I'm asking you.
No.
Okay, exactly.
But I don't think God would say that. But I hope I'm not taking the point away.
But no. But the point of the story was Lucifer felt the humans were beneath him. Like, why would you want me to submit to these? Look at all the shit that humans do. Because he already knew they were screw ups. So he's like, I'm not going to bow down to these flawed creations. And that's pretty much it.
Something? And I don't want to have a debate, but you know, you should know by now. People should know, because I'm starting to talk more about my faith. But I am a believer. But I think it was the fact that the Most High loved people so much, and so yes. I don't think it was bowing down. I think it was the fact that he just loved us. And then Lucifer, you know, started to question, how can you question the creator? So that was his folly. And then he started to compete and feel like he was just as great. No, you didn't create the heavens and the earth. So I don't want to get into anything philosophical, but I'm going to finish. I know I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to stay focused on the videos that I did see you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with a lot of things you said, especially the part where you were talking about when you got 1 million subscribers. Angry Man, I will say this, because I've watched him too through the years from the very beginning. I remember when I feel like he had less than 10,000 when I first started watching him. I watched him for many years. I'm a cloud watcher, and I watched his growth over the years. And I'm the type of person, whether I agree with your content or not, I support Black folks. And so, oh God, I've got company coming. I apologize.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and speed this up. Can you? Oh Lord,
just come back if you got.
Huh?
Just come back if you got a chance. That's all. It's all good.
Okay, I'm gonna try and come right back up.
Okay. All right. Yeet. All right. Once again, if you have any pushback or you're like, Sly, I don't know, bro. I don't know. By all means, I don't do echo chamber. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, I just had to let them know I'm on live stream when people come in. Because my family don't do YouTube, they don't do live streaming, they don't do none of this. So I just had to let them know, hey, I'm on live stream because I'm sitting right here in the living room. The front door is right there. They just asked me what I was doing, but yeah, when you were talking, I agreed with the part where you said, when you've got 1 million subscribers, and I agree with the part where you said that subscriber count does not buy you respect. That's absolutely true. When you look through the years, and you've been here longer than me probably, but when you look through it, I know through the years we've all seen YouTubers that had huge followings or on other social platforms, whether it's TikTok, and they've fallen on their face. So that does not, from doing criminal activity, all kinds of things, we find out that they're all kinds of horrible things we find out these people are doing in their real life. And so YouTube is just that. It's YouTube or any other platform. It's just that. And I think people get a big head. Like Anton Daniels walking through the street, upset that people didn't invite him to his gated community. It's like, dude, nobody knows you. Yeah. No one knows you. I've seen him once. He was on Dr. Phil being a coon. He was on Fox News being a coon. So we see you as a lot of people thinking people with good sense. That's how we see you. And those of us who kind of do this business, we know that one thing is separate from another, because you could be a successful YouTuber and be flipping pizza. I keep on saying that. Mm-hmm. One is totally separate from another. You can be a YouTuber with a lot of followers and you're a piece of crap. You're treating your family like crap. You're treating your kids like crap. So I don't know who they think they're fooling. But I agreed with what you were saying far as the when you've reached a certain status that you should elevate. Doesn't mean you can't come. I have a lot of respect for larger YouTubers that come down to visit the smaller YouTubers, that share the smaller YouTubers, they give back to the sections that they came from. I think that's really cool. But at the same time, people, I don't know, they must realize that other YouTubers are looking up to them, expecting a little bit more. And I think me and you've had that conversation, and you said that you expected a little bit more from me. That's why I respect you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope I haven't taken somebody off. Angry Man, please don't talk about me. Talk about me.
Well, no, this is the thing with Angry Man. You've seen it over the years. Just the bigger he's gotten, the less respect he's gotten from his peers and just YouTube in general. And then, like I said, the tantrums and the crashing out and pulling the guns on camera. Like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, how old are you? This is not how husbands act. Why is your wife not walking you off the fucking ledge? Like, nigga, I couldn't do half the shit he does. My wife would be like, what are you doing? You're embarrassing us. So,
well,
go ahead. I'm sorry. What do you got to that?
As far as him, like I said, because I don't know him personally, I've only just watched the ups and downs. I made a comment. I'm not going to be messy over here, but I did make a comment that I remember that video where his wife came out. Okay,
I told him what? What she say?
Get off.
Why did she say it? Why she say it?
Because I believe she said something about she's got to get up for work in the morning.
She got to get up in the morning. He was too loud.
He was too loud, and she got to get loud. Now, let me tell you something, Super Sly. I went onto another YouTube's platform and told them this story. See, we've been here for all these years, so we know he comes on another, because he sees me up there. As a matter of fact, I think Mr. Fantastic was on that show too. But he sees me up on the platform. I guess he was trying to intimidate me. Like, let me see if she's gonna lie. I don't need to lie, honey. You don't intimidate me, honey. This is YouTube, honey. Yeah. Let's match wallets without YouTube. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Let's match these wallets without YouTube. Okay, so these people, they don't shake or move me, and I don't have no hatred towards him. My only thing with Angry Man that I did not like is how he treats women. And this is why I lose a lot of respect for some of the men, where I feel like they will get on a panel with women and be very disrespectful. That's why I never could stomach Tommy. I remember when Tommy got into that car accident and cursed that poor black woman out like she was a dog in the street. Like, you are. I seen it. I remember.
You
saw. And see, what if that woman had her son or, anybody, a male, he would have never showed his behind like that. And I know it. And so for me, and I think for a lot of other women, we see that and there's just no respect. I mean, I don't care how much subscribers you got, dude. You are soft. Every
Yeah.
time you look at Tommy, he went ready to, put hands and toes and feet on a black woman. But when Tariq and all the people ran up on him in New York City, honey, I didn't see that energy. But I'm a stop going down that road. But like I said, for those of us who've been here a while and we know all the stories and the things that have happened over the years, I think some of them wish that they could erase it, but you can't erase it. The internet is undefeated. It's undefeated, honey. We saw the video. We saw it. So, and some of us are not going nowhere. Super Sly, you are not going nowhere. We are demanding that you stay here in the ghetto with us.
Before I let you go, so I think the idea that you had for the dating thing, I think it's time because they're already asking if you're married in the chat. So yeah. They said you got nice teeth. That means you got good benefits. So they're ready.
Well, I work in the dental industry, but I've been in the dental industry for 25 years. And yes, I asked Super Sly to hook me up because I was upset at the time. But maybe we could do. I love working with Super Sly. I love working with him. Yes, we have both cursed each other out. Super Sly, talk to them about us, about our relationship.
I mean, we got history. Like, even when we were beefing, we were still cool as shit. Like, I like you. Like, you're good people to me,
like
you know? Yeah. And then when niggas was going at you for whatever, your personal life, I was like, that's not cool. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, that's part of the YouTube that bothers me. Is like, now it's bleeding over into people's personal lives. Like, nigga, stop. Like, if she wanted you, she could have you. Why are we doing this back and forth rigmarole shit, nigga? Like, we get it. You like her. You think she's pretty. And yet you keep harassing people and shit. It was weird to me. A lot of weird energy from some certain guys.
I still got I'll just hop in the chat and say hello, and they all over me. But it's okay. You have to be strong to be on this platform as a man or a woman. You have to be strong.
Yeah.
But we love your content. We love you here. Even, like I said, even when I was coming at your throat, honey, I was never going to unsubscribe from Super Sly, honey. I was never leaving Super Sly alone. I was always. That's why I hop right on up here.
You gonna get me stabbed tonight? She was like, so who the fuck is my hug? I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Hi, Mrs. Sly. How you doing, sweetie? But yeah, I definitely want to do the show. You just tell me when. Okay. All right. I'll let you go then. Y'all
all right,
have a good
hun.
night.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Reg, shit, Reg, what's going on with you?
What's up, man?
Man, what's the word? How you? Wait, you got another channel again?
No, I'm about to get on live.
Okay.
I got the green screen up.
Let me go ahead and look for you right now.
No, I got rid of all them channels, man.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I've been trying to get rid of all the beef, which I did, so I think that's what you have right now.
Well, you the beef master. Give me your take on this, man. What?
Well, I mean, okay, where do we start? Okay, I think you have a different personality.
Okay. Reg, go feed the cat. I hear snow in the background.
It ain't gonna happen. He got a problem. He got thyroid and neck problem. He eats all the time. He just fucked up. Really. He's really sick, but he's still hanging in there.
Okay.
We can give him a key. If I could get him to about 30 years old, I'd be happy. He's about
That's
16.
a win, yeah.
But I see your cats be dying off in 2 months.
Listen, brother, I don't know what happened. Bad luck. But no, definitely give me your take on this, man. And if I went wrong, let me know where I went wrong or
Well, I think that I think that sometimes you kind of like too much of your opinion. You think that you are right on a lot of stuff, which is okay. But to other people, it might seem like how can I say it? Just kind of terse, calmness, kind of. you get on people. Because I saw it when I was on my channel. He was on the channel. Out of all the people on there, a lot of people started disliking. I was trying to hold it in, but I couldn't hold it. It wasn't going to work, man. Well, you must have rubbed people the wrong way, or whatever. Well, hold on, I'm on. You know what?
If you want to hop off and come back on, you can't.
No. Just drop me down for 1 second.
I got you. Okay. Oops. Oh, my bad. I kicked him off. By accident. My bad. He'll be back. Hey, yeah, man. Listen. Them 2018 Rumble days are so far behind me. I like Great Black Shark shit. I mean, he's still in me, but nah, I'm old now. I'm older. Like, I don't like yelling and hollering, and I don't like none of that. Listen, I hate when she slammed doors in the house. Like, I hate that shit. Like, you slamming doors? Like, I'm the bear. Remember the cartoon bear? He's always like, quiet, can't stand no noise. Quiet. I'm that bear. I become the bear. And the noise, man. My bad. Go ahead, Reg.
All right, I'm back. So, I think that you do kind of get on people's bad side and stuff like that. I know you got mad at me with the Warren thing.
Well, no, it wasn't. I wasn't mad. I was just like, this is not gonna end well for them. And you in the middle of that shit, I was just like, man, this is because if it goes left, they're gonna look at you like, well, why'd you let it keep going, Reg? Because anybody's looking for any excuse to push back on. You know what I'm saying?
Left. That's why I was trying to
say.
Yeah. Went left. Not only that, I talked to Warren offline on the phone.
Yeah.
So there's only a few people I talk to. People, I got their phone number. That's Warren, the meeting. That's just Wallow. Well, I talk to him. He's crazy. Full Circle. Olivia, the Oracle, her. That's the only few people I talked.
Yeah.
On the phone, like long periods of time, basically. So I was actually trying to help Warren. I figured we had a homeboy back in the day that, similar situation. He didn't believe his girl was doing this and that. And we had to take him to the spot where the girl was at.
Mm-hmm.
We showed him. After that day, he was a better man. He got to get out of that mode. You can still keep her and stuff. So, I was like, damn. Why I had to say that?
Well, here's my thing, and as a fellow content creator, I don't ever want you to feel like you got put in the middle of, if it was me or your subs. Like, they're more important. Like, if I made you feel like I put you in the middle of some shit, had to pick sides, I apologize for that. That was never my intent. My thing is, you got, there's a couple characters you already know that, yeah, once they show up, I'm out. But it's not to you. But I can't control who. Why would I want to do that? Control who comes to your chat, and that's some sucker shit. I would never. So I hope you never felt that way, and if you did, I do apologize for that. But I'm not here to make you pick and choose, who you bring on versus upsetting your chat, because your chat, like them your peoples, So
those people, when Tommy was on there, he kind of exposed them,
yeah,
for who they were. So I said, because I was already. I'm kind of burnt out with the beef.
Yeah.
Even though the beef was good and we had some very good shows. It was.
No, but if it's taking a toll on your psyche, man, do what you gotta do. Do what's best for you.
Yeah. That's what it was doing that. And I could feel it. Every time I got on, someone else got on, and I could feel the guck come out of them. And it was on me, and I couldn't do it. And I was always hollering and stuff. And my mom was like, "Why are you always hollering at these people? Why? What the fuck is going on?" See, y'all don't know. I'll be hollering. My voice go up. People thinking, "Oh, he's so quiet and stuff like that." I'm on, man. Get me mad. I'm hollering. Neighbors next door hear me and shit.
Yeah.
I caught myself one time. I heard people looking at me funny. I was hollering mom about something and shit. So I'm that type of person where I'm calm, but then you get on my bad side, I start voice raising up and stuff.
Hey, no, you all good, man. You know I fuck with you a long way, bro. So it ain't never. It's nothing to me, man. But like I said, I didn't ever want you to feel like you had to pick or choose, you know. So you got to do what's best for your channel, you know.
Yeah. I had to do that because I plan to do that for a long time anyway. Because I could feel it, and I could feel my support going down too. Because a lot of people got burnt. They say they got burnt on the channel sometimes.
Yeah.
So they had bounties on you and stuff, and I didn't.
See,
do it.
yeah, I'm not trying
I actually was helping you out by not doing it, but then it burned me with them.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, that was never my intent, man. So I apologize for that, man. But no, do it.
But anyway, you got beef. Remember when I told you you had beef with DJ Kudo?
Okay, that's not a beef to me. But go ahead.
When I told you, I said, dude, he's doing too many videos. I know this. When they start doing like 3-4 videos and just only doing that Dr. Umar shit, one person, like, then their honors, he just video. You don't want that to happen where, I mean, it could be a positive to you, but still it's a negative at the same time.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to maneuver it, but at least with DJ Cool that fell off, so you okay with that. But
listen,
I know
God bless him, man. God bless him.
You don't
Hey. Well, I want to. What's your take on? Because you've had run-ins with Angry Man and whatnot. As far as the million subs, to you, is it real to you? 1 million subs on YouTube means what to you? In the real world.
In the real world, it means something because if you know how to work it, you can move forward. You supposed. Okay. Matter of fact, he's supposed to be already out of here. If you look at it, with 800,000 subs, there's no way he should be down in the tunes with us. No way he should be with Mr. Fantastic. No way he should be on none of these other goddamn panels.
That's all I'm saying.
Arguing with these motherfuckers, these low end motherfuckers. He's supposed to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
But he's not taking advantage of that. And the problem with him is that his 800 subs came from shorts.
The shorts.
So those people who listen to shorts have a short attention span. They like 30-second assassins.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to listen to your long form videos or anything like that, or sitting there for 3 hours listening to a live.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to listen to shorts and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in a different algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, and he's mad because he don't get the respect, but that's on him.
I agree.
100,000 subs, he should get way more respect.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Tommy should be bowing down to him this shit, man. Because Tommy never got 800,000. He got his channel cut before he got to 300. I think the most he got, if I remember, because I've been on here longer than most people. Y'all don't know. I've been on this basically when YouTube started doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember when Tommy came on there. Tommy used a channel and then get another channel. This dude would have 100,000 within a week.
Yeah.
And look at him now. He came back on here. He only got what 6,000.
It's pretty good considering he's been it's been a couple weeks now, maybe.
Yeah, but that's not Tommy. You don't understand.
Okay.
Someone that used to get 100. No, the most I saw him get was like 300,000 before they cut him down.
You know he gonna make videos about us now, right? You already know he gonna clip this.
Well,
I'm just saying. Listen, I got you. Listen, if you jump on me again, I got you back. You know I got you back.
Yeah, I don't got no beef with Tommy because that day when I went and had Tommy on here, man, I wanted to do that for myself.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I can go against Tommy. Really, tell you the truth, it's a whole lie. People think, oh, you lost. Well, hey, dude, I was supposed to lose. It's like the Kung Fu master going against the Whitehead master. I might have to go against him a couple of some more times before I actually beat his ass. Now, if I get me a flying guillotine and shit and throw that, I can kill him. I get him. But right now,
all I know is I came in there and he's barking. I'm like, what? And everybody being quiet. And then they were like, well, Reg, he summoned him. He asked for it. I was like, well, shit. We passed all that now. Shit. I just saw him barking at you. I'm like, why is he barking at Reg? It's like, come on, man. I got your back, Reg. I got your back.
Y'all didn't understand my reasoning, so I understand it. I was just upset that I didn't get no support. I didn't know that many Tommy had that many fans that was on my show.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
I was like bugged out. I mean, these motherfuckers are either scared or you don't want to say nothing or you just love him to death.
Yeah.
So that was awakening for me. So
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
How's everybody being quiet? Everybody saying, man, let's let him talk.
I think the plug came in there and he was hollering, barking at people. Because, what you doing, man? It's red. We're going to get at him. You know?
And they like, Slide, no, he asked for this. I'm like, what? Real quick before I let you get out of here, Anton Daniels, man, I'm seeing what's going on with him now. Now he's back and forth with Kenyon Martin. I think this shit is going to his head. There are people out here that will put hands on you. Kenyon Martin being one of them, even though he's older and he ain't into fighting like that man will, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that he was saying.
Daniels not built to, he's not built to be.
Listen, he called him a Neanderthal and all this and that. I'm just like, do you what? You want to be a troll now, so you want to be viral for trolling because that's what he's turning into, an internet troll. And I'm like, you better stop playing with people, man.
He's mad too because me and Suggs haven't really equated to where he wanted to be.
Exactly.
He's thinking people are supposed to know him more than he thinks, but it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes it don't happen like that with people. But one thing about the 1 million subs, I congratulate anybody who get 1 million subs.
For sure.
Because
for sure.
What we have to do just to get 3,000 or 10,000, you had about 40, right? 40 something, 41 something. It takes, you at the point where you at the top right now. If you can get past the 40, get to 50, 55, you'll be all right. You'll get on to about 100 before you slow down again.
Yeah.
But they got levels to this. It's YouTube shit. They got levels. Why they put these predictions up? It's just like this. But anyway, anybody get 1 million, I congratulate him. And Ringer Man I'm gonna congratulate him.
Yeah, for sure. Just don't expect everybody to be like, oh, he's here, like that shit. Listen, like you said, unless you're not using it to transition into other things, bigger, better corporate things,
Well, they should come to you. You get 800. You have 800. They should come to you. You don't have to come to him. Right. Because you already got all these views, and it seems like he's doing good on when you do the long form videos and short videos. All the lives is going past 20, 30,000. So I mean, dude, you should be having. He was on Fox O. I think he blew that.
Yeah.
I think he blew that because they wanted him to be maybe the antagonist. These Hollywood cats. Somebody want you to play a role, have a role set for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You to do this. This person over here. This person over here. You know how it is.
Yeah.
He's the antagonist, and so he didn't want to play it. And so he didn't want to play it. Then they get somebody else.
All right. So if motherfuckers want to end up on Roll Star on the wrong way, we'll be here to cover it.
Well, you saw Jay Prince.
Jesus, man. Yeah, that was horrible. That was sad.
Hey, at least he's honest. You gotta give him that. He's honest.
Yeah.
But there was some truth in what he said too. He said that welfare was my daddy, and now you want to take away my daddy. That's some cold shit right there, man.
Yeah.
Take away my daddy.
Yeah.
Damn. Because he said my daddy's a shit.
Yeah. Well, shit. You got anything else for me?
That's it. I gotta get on.
For sure. Yeah, man. Go give Snow an ice bath or some shit. Bring his temperature down. I don't know what you gotta do for Snow. Do whatever it takes, goddamn. Nah, I just want to say thank you for coming through, Reg. That when you pop up, it's like, oh shit, So I appreciate that. But I got you back, man.
Lucky because the last time I popped up on O'Shea Rumble, that was the last time.
That was a while ago. Yeah. But man, shout out.
On it, so
I appreciate you, man.
I got that effect. So
Hey, I got you for sure. Hey, Tommy, you want to do round 2 with Tommy? I'll be in the bushes just waiting.
Yeah, I know you be in the bushes. You're gonna be one of the motherfuckers in the bushes with you and shit. Laughing and shit.
Nah, I jump in, you know, your homeboy get in the fight and he started losing. It's like, okay, that's enough. Chill. I ain't gonna let him fire off on you like that. I got you.
Oh man. Okay, that's it.
All right, Reg. Thank you, bro.
All right.
All right. It was a good day today. Y'all, was a good show, good stream. Anybody else want to hop on real quick before I get out of here? More than welcome. Yeah, this turned out way better than I expected. So shout out to everybody that came through. Fantastic. Form Runner, Khalil, Club Fortune, Chris, Faith. Thank you, hun. You know, shout out to all you guys that came through. I appreciate y'all for sure. I'm always humbled. You know me. I try to keep my ego in check and not let the head get too big, whatever. So yeah. Oh, Mahogany Roots. Okay, some of you gooners, let me go find her channel. Hold up. Some of y'all, so you can ask her yourself. Hold up. Let me see Mahogany. Where is it at? Okay, wait. And yes, please go sub to Form Runner's IG as well. I'll put everybody's links in the channels and or everybody's links in the comments. Okay, so all you nasty gooners, here you go. All you nasty boys. Janet Jackson was talking about y'all. There you go. There's her YouTube channel. I'm not a cock blocker. You know, I'm not scared of competition. None of that shit. I'm not a fucking hater. I'm not a hater. There you go. All you gooners go goon. All right. That's Mahogany. And then, where's Forms? All right. And this is Form's IG. Please go subscribe to Form. Because what you got was Form Light. And over there it'd be Form 2.0, 3.0. All right. That would mean a lot to me. Okay. Before I get out of here, for sure, listen, bro, I'm still waiting on the ads for the supplement that you guys got. Give me the ads so I can run them ads, bro, and get y'all, help get your sales going. Additional sales and additional eyes and reach and shit like that. So then they come make you an offer you can't refuse. And then the guys in suits be like, hey, we want to buy your product. And you're like, it's not for sale. Oh, it's going to be for sale. Yes. La Cosa Nostra come make y'all an offer to sell the business. So before I get out of here, anybody final comments? If you think I missed something, is that her sneaking in the door? I thought she was trying to peek in, be nosy. Anything if I miss, please let me know in the comments. You guys kind of keep me, on my square and corralled and not off the deep end and shit like that. So I appreciate you guys as always. If not, I'm gonna get out of here. Guess I gotta help her take her damn hair down. Shit. Yeah, but good show. Shout out to everybody that came through. Everybody. And like I said, my intent and when I do give critiques and criticisms, it's just that it's nothing to take personal. I would hope, if people would try to glean some type of truth or kernel of knowledge or wisdom in my little rantings and musings. Other than that, just pay it no mind. I'm not worth the attention, So all good. Just listen, I don't have to brag about people that I know off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to George Sims. George Sims, movie producer. You'll see. TV series producer. You'll see soon enough. He'll be on here talking big shit. So with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here and catch the rest of these football games. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay vigilant. Love y'all selves. All that good wholesome stuff. And I'll catch y'all soon.
Any one of y'all seen my cigarettes?
No.
No, Big Mig, I ain't seen him. Oh, ain't now one of you motherfuckers seen it, right?
Man, here we go with this shit. Megatron, I just said I ain't seen your fucking cigarettes. What is your problem?
You my problem, nigga. You kept asking me for one all night last night. I get up this morning, I can't find them motherfuckers nowhere.
Ain't go over that hoe ass shit, man. Ain't nobody got your funky ass square as fuck, boy.
Hey, Big Meg, where the last place you had?
Man, we was at Ray Ray house. I gave one to this nigga because he kept asking. I sat him down on the counter with my lighter. Then I went outside with Quisha.
Man, why you lying, man?
Motherfucker, I call her right now. We can find out.
Call her, nigga.
Okay, bet.
Hello?
Quisha, did I have my cigarettes when we was talking last night?
Nigga, I don't know. Hey, so you think you can cash out me $20? Me and Prime got into it last night. Now I'm standing over here on the south side, and my sister won't answer the...
Man, I swear to God, if one of you niggas got my